Good evening, everybody. Thanks for coming out and watching our dogs, and we're very pleased to come out here and show you some of our canines that we have. I want to introduce our first canine officer. It's Officer Rob Kaiser with his dog Roscoe. Roscoe's 7 years old. He's been with us for quite some time, about 6 years. He's a German Shepherd. Our other dog that we have with Roy Cole, Officer Roy Cole, is a Belgian Malinois. He's 1.5 years old. He's our brand new dog that we have with our agency. And he's progressing extremely well. And these guys are going to show you a little demonstration. We're very fortunate in our agency that we actually have 4 canine dogs with the city of Sebastian. 3 of them are German Shepherds. That is our first Belgian Malinois that we have. And like I said, he's progressing extremely well.
You can have our whatever.
Hey, as he said, I'm Officer Kaiser with Sebastian Police, and I don't know who all here by show of hands have been out to one of our demos. Okay, so not a whole lot. That's great. I like to always see fresh faces. Our dogs are dual-purpose dogs, every last one of them, and what that means is they're apprehension trained, which means they catch bad guys, and they're also narcotics certified, where they find illegal substances like marijuana, cocaine, heroin, crystal meth, that kind of stuff. So somewhere on this van, earlier, we've hidden some stuff. And we're going to see if Roscoe can find it or not. And hopefully he makes me look good. All right, hold on.
Okay, just to explain a little bit about the alert process with our dogs. There's 2 different types of alerts for police canines. There's your aggressive alert and your passive alert. Canine Roscoe is a passive alert, so if he gets in the odor of narcotics, he's going to show a change of behavior, and then he's going to sit and stare at the source of where the odor is coming from. So just to give a brief explanation of how strong the dog's noses are. If you guys go into Giuseppe's, what do you guys smell? You smell pizza and stuff like that, right? Okay, well the dogs, if we were to bring them inside, they'd smell all the different ingredients for everything that would make up the pizza. So humans have about 5 million receptor cells in their nose. German Shepherd has about 220 million, just to give you a little bit. So Officer Kaiser is going to walk Roscoe around the vehicle, and we'll see if Roscoe finds anything. You see Roscoe's sitting, and he's waiting for his toy from his dad. Everyone can clap. Woo! Good job, Roscoe! Everything we do with police dogs, it's all fun. Everything is a game to them. We don't train them in aggression. We don't train them in nothing's out of anger for them. It's all fun and games. One of the questions we get asked all the time is it true that you guys get the dogs hooked on the drugs and that's why they go find it? No, like I said, it's all a game. So we associate the odor of the narcotics with a toy. So basically, they're associating that odor with their toy, whatever it's a little blue tug that Officer Kaiser had, or it's a tennis ball or something like that. So they're looking for their toy. Okay, let's see what Roscoe found. All right, Roscoe found a couple grams of marijuana. So just to go on to the whole how strong the dog's nose is, each package is vacuum sealed in a Ziploc baggie, and then it's inside this canvas baggie. So, you know, I can't smell it from here, but obviously the dog can. Different types of narcotics that the dogs can find. As Officer Kaiser said, marijuana, heroin, cocaine, ecstasy, the new synthetic drug, Molly. Am I forgetting anything? Nope. All right, I'm going to go get my partner. Now Officer Kaiser is going to speak.
I'm lucky because he's been tasked with the boring stuff, the obedience. All right, there's a bunch of kids in the audience I see. And when you're at school or you're at home and you listen to your teachers and you listen to your moms and dads, what happens? You get rewarded, right? You get either a pat on the back or an allowance, or you get told you did a good job. Or if you don't do a good job, then you get reprimanded, right? Same thing with dogs. We have to teach them to obey. And the reason why they have to obey so strictly is because we task them with a lot of very important things that we want them to do. So this is the very first step in our training, is teaching them how to heel, how to walk right next to their handler. Now Officer Cole, he's going to walk, and Canine Oda should follow him no matter where he goes.
Odie!
Huh?
Odie!
What I call him? Oh, Yoda's his old dog. Habits never stop. So no matter which way he walks, Odie should follow him. If he runs fast, if he walks slow, he's going to stay right there. Certain situations, though, certain situations make us need to do hand signals with him and be very quiet while we sneak into an area. We don't want to be yelling verbal commands to our dogs when we're trying to sneak into an area. So we teach them these hand signals. And then, just like you seen me play with my dog, he's going to play with his dog. It's all positive reinforced. So because of that, because of teaching them all these, obedience is literally 100 hours easy. 100 straight hours of doing nothing but obedience. That's why I called it boring, because the handlers tend to start getting bored with it because it's just every day, every day, every day. But you have to make sure it's a strong, sound foundation for them to be able to do everything else that we're going to ask them to do, which is what you're going to see now, the fun stuff. Who wants to see these dogs catch some people? You guys will be surprised how fast and high this dog launches.
Okay, as Officer Kaiser's getting the sleeve, he explained a little bit about the obedience part. Well, every year we have to certify through the state of Florida. Some of the things that we have to do is the obedience, which includes the hand signals. Other things that we have to do is we have to be able to send the dog after the bad guy and recall him, which is the hardest part for the dogs to do, is to come back after they're already gone after the bad guy. And the reason why we do that is if we're tracking someone or the dog's released after the guy because he wasn't stopping or wasn't obeying commands, and if he runs across traffic, we don't want our dogs to run out and cross the road, so we'll recall them and they'll come back to us, and then we can restart all over again. Another aspect that we have to do is we have to be able to out our dogs on command where they release from their bite and return back to their handler. So we're going to demonstrate that also. Blood. He smells food. And then another aspect we have is we're going to demonstrate a pat down where after the dog has apprehended the suspect, then I'm going to be able to pat down the suspect, and the dog will remain where he's told to stay. So that's what we're going to demonstrate now. So if you just bear with us for a minute.
Odie, house! Moose! Moose, 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 blood. 9 blood. 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 Blood.
All right, I wanted to show you guys that I can walk right up to the dog after he just got done biting me. There's no aggression. There's no meanness. He's not mad at me. It's all just a game of tug of war. That's it. He does his job and he lets go, then he gets to play with Dad. Who here has dogs at home? Okay. It's just like playing tug with them, only I'm the human tug toy. It's just like that.
Do you keep the dog?
Yes. Yeah, we keep the dogs at our house. It's an important part of the bonding process. So yeah, we do have them at home with us.
Like a baby.
Okay. The next thing we're going to teach you is, or show you actually, is these dogs, they come over from overseas, and we'll have a question and answer session afterwards. If you have any questions on any aspect of this, you know, where the dogs come from, you know, why we get them from where we get them, whatever, then we'll have that here in a second. But we have to make sure the dogs don't hesitate with loud noises or even with gunfire, because obviously, you know, we're law enforcement officers and God forbid we might encounter gunfire. So the last thing we don't want to see happen is our dog hesitate or not go make an apprehension. I mean, of course, we're not going to send our dog into a known situation, but if it happens, we don't want them to hesitate. You ready? And my dog's a little bit different, it's a little bit bigger, so wish Officer Cole luck.
We can all go have a hot dog if we want to. And we can come back and he'll still be right here. Good boy. Bring somebody, bring somebody. Good job, buddy.
They were blanks, right?
Yeah, those were blanks if anyone was questioning that. All right, so Roscoe did a good job, right?
Yes.
As Officer Kaiser was saying earlier, nothing's out of aggression. After I slipped a sleeve to him, he came back and we played a little bit more. Like I said, everything's just a fun game to him. What we're going to demonstrate next is what we call a bailout. Each one of us is equipped with a button that we carry on our gun belts. And basically, it serves for two functions. All of our trucks are equipped with what we call with a heat alarm. We get asked all the time, you know, people see us out eating dinner or whatever, and they're like, oh, you left the dogs in the car. The car for them is paradise. They have music, air conditioning. That heat alarm, basically, it monitors the temperature inside the truck. So if it gets above a certain degree for the trucks, it'll page us, it'll set our emergency sirens off, our lights off, and it'll roll down the windows for the dogs. The other aspect to that is the bailout feature. As canine handlers, we get into situations where sometimes we're on our own and the dogs are our only backup. So say we encounter someone with warrants or whatever and they try to fight with us, try to resist with us, and we need help, we'll press that button on our belt and it'll open the door to the truck and the dog can come to our aid. Now the dog doesn't necessarily have to see us to know where we're at. They scent track us to find out where we are. So that's what we're going to demonstrate now. And it should be a lot of fun.
Any volunteers? This guy's lost. Sebastian, doesn't he know what's up? What's up with all the noise? I've been looking for you all over the place.
You're in the wrong city, man.
You know how much gas you made the city spend looking for you? Come here. Come here. Come here. Get off me, man. Get off me. Get off me. Get off me. Here goes another shirt. Park in that man, buddy. Park in that man. Park in that man. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. It happens.
That's what you get for not letting him do all the other fun stuff. All right, I do believe we saw someone run around here in a jailhouse jumpsuit.
Get over here, Jose.
We don't tolerate escapees here in Indian River County. Who wants to see Jose take a bite? No sleeve for you, Jose.
I just did it for real. Down, down.
You okay, Jose?
I've never been better, brother.
He hates orange way worse than blue. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I didn't touch that metal.
Let's give a big round of applause for Jose for volunteering for this.
Yeah! Come on, Wayne! Don't chase the dog yet! Don't chase the dog yet!
And you definitely got the dog's attention. Yay, Roscoe! Woo!
Good boy. Good boy. Good job, buddy. Good job. Wait now. Just so you guys know, he did tell me sorry in the truck.